Have you ever noticed that there's a couple of different forms of procrastination? There's probably more, but I'm going to break it down into these two forms today. One is that lazy form, like when you just lounge around watching Netflix and eating bonbons or whatever you eat, popcorn. You're not getting anywhere. You're kind of stuck in the mud and you're getting more and more frustrated with yourself. Yeah, that's one kind. That's not the good kind. There's another kind, which is sort of a more energized procrastination. And this is something that I want to be a big advocate for. Maybe it's okay. Okay, give me a second here. Obviously, if you're procrastinating, there's something that you feel like you want or should or not need to be doing, and you're stalled on it, right? And so you can get pretty frustrated with yourself about that and feel almost you can get to feeling like a failure if you let yourself. But if you're in that energized procrastination, like this morning, I actually washed the tub out. Yeah, I know. Some people do that all the time. I don't tend to do it as much as I should. But that's not what I was procrastinating about. There's a bigger project that I'm working on that I'm procrastinating on. And I realized something that I've realized over and over again, which is that when there's a big thing that you need to do, sometimes the little things that have been bugging you can get done in that energy of stall. And what I've found about that energy of stall and getting those other things done, not only do you get those other things done, right, but you also are churning in the back of your head about the bigger thing that needs to be done, because there is something holding you back, and there's something that needs to come into alignment or come into a clear vision, or there's some way in which it's not quite right yet. And so taking the time to do other things while that's churning can be very productive, because actually, particularly for artists and creatives, but I think everyone has this part of themselves, there's a kind of work that needs to be done that is not visible. It's not physical in front of you. It's the kind of work that's like this back of the brain kind of churning that takes you to a deeper level, or makes it so that it chinks into place when you finally get to it. So my suggestion, my humble suggestion to you, is to take advantage of the energy of procrastination and get some of those other things that are on the list done, that need your attention, because you can count on your creative work to be doing its thing behind the scenes. And one way to get this action happening is if you give yourself a little bit of time in the studio, or whatever your process is, give yourself a little bit of time to kind of look at the project, to get it kind of happening in your psyche, and then back off and do this other thing while it's churning. All right, I would love to hear what your procrastination techniques are, and how you find it effective, and that kind of thing. And any other questions you have. So get in touch with me, and I look forward to hearing from you.